great stuff, and the benefits are amazing, and we really appreciate it as parents. So what are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome over the years, and maybe pick one or two?
One of the ones that is just fresh in my mind, and the reason I bring it up is because I actually have a meeting next week, um, with the district committee. But this past year, we didn't have qualifying times for our district high school meet, and the idea was they were just going to take the top 16 times, which is fine, if that's where they want to be. But the problem is with that is, kids are only allowed to swim 2 events, and we have kids that were listed in 8 events in the top 16 because they're that versatile of a swimmer. So as coaches, we didn't know who was going to be able to swim, how it was going to fit together. We had kids that were somewhere, in the top 16, but somewhere around 14, 15, 16. We didn't know if they were going to be able to even be in it. Some of the kids that were below that, we didn't know if they were going to be able to move up because some kids weren't going to swim.
So challenging. Wow.
Oh, it was extremely difficult. So eventually what we did was, as a coaching group, we sat down and we said, listen, we really don't want to know what your district lineup is. It's not about team scores at this point. We're just trying to figure out where we can put our kids. So can you just tell us if you have more than 4 kids in the top 16? Can you tell us if you're swimming 4? Are you swimming less? We don't need to know who they are. So as coaches, we sort of got together. We sort of worked it out. We could try to figure it out. But it became very difficult, and it was hard to be able to tell that girl that was 18th that, yeah, you're not going because nobody scratched in front of you, or it became very difficult. But anyway, next week I'm going to be sitting down with the community, with the committee, the district committee, and I'm going to propose to them district qualifying times that we can use so that the kids can say, this is a goal that I have, this is what I want to achieve, and if I can go this time, then I'm fast enough to swim in district. So whether they swim it or not, that remains to be seen, because of maybe they don't want to go further, or they get shut out by numbers, or whatever it is. But at least there's a time that they can put out there that they can say, this is what I want to be able to achieve. So trying to get through this season was difficult. I was very proud of the way my kids handled it, but it was not an easy thing because there was no definites. And I can't imagine how it would be on some of the other teams that were even harder, in a harder place than we were. But
So it was really hitting some barriers there,
yeah,
that were kind of put up. Let me ask you, what does it mean to a child, to a swimmer, right? In this case, a teenager, right? What does it
yeah,
mean to
yeah.
them to qualify for districts? And everybody's on different levels, right? But what does it mean to them
Yeah.
if that's their thing?
That's Christmas morning when a kid fights to get into the district meet, and maybe has worked all season long, and finally at the last meet, the last, maybe second to last meet, finally qualified for districts. The whole team celebrates, and it's really, really amazing. With the kids that qualify in the first meet, second meet, everybody's happy for them. But the kids that qualify at the end of the season, because they have worked all season long, everybody on the team appreciates. There's a bunch of kids that are faster than that, and there's some kids that are slower than that. But everybody on the team appreciates the effort, and they see how hard they work. They see the morning practices. They see the weight room. They see how much time the kids have put in. And when they finally reach that and get that district qualifying time, the whole team celebrates. And it is such an awe-inspiring feeling. It's a beautiful moment, and everybody is happy for that kid because they appreciate the effort and the time and passion that